This morning I keep pinching myself. Do I really own this farm? I mean, is it possible that I managed to buy a piece of paradise in Portugal? Like, is this real? Now they're going to fight over the one piece.
Come
Look.
on, now, come on.
Look at
Come on.
They fight over the same one piece.
Yes, I know. I've seen this. There you go.
So what they do is they absolutely gulp down
Yes.
all the inside,
Yes.
and then eventually they eat the rind.
Yes, outside.
But it's just, yeah. He's going to try and see. Now, he always thinks she's got something better than hers, and he pushes her out the way.
Don't be so. Oh, sorry, son. Sorry, son. Come on, you over here, madam. That's it. Oh, I can't believe I'm here with the pigs. I honestly, this is so surreal.
So Hazel here is one of my lovely
Hi.
subscribers, and she has come to visit and has brought some melon for Coco Pop and Oreo, who are loving it, as you can see.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road.
Bit of a wind today. Today's mission is to sort through some of the boxes in my shed to find out what I can use now in the place I'm staying. And yeah, that's it for today. It's a Sunday, should be a day of rest, but I made all this chutney. Now I've got to find all the bottles to put it in. And if you like my t-shirt, my I Do It Off-Grid t-shirt, you can get it from my merch store. Link is in the description below. Thank you to Roy for these very, very kinky garden gloves. I've never seen them with these nails, but I mean, they'll make like great back scratches as well. So thank you, Roy, for the kinky garden gloves. So this morning's plan is I've bought it like a connector to connect that roll of hose over there onto this green hose so that I've got it a little bit longer. I have put where I want to plant these other trees that I've got. Some of them are taking a bit of strain, so we've got to get them into the ground, even though this time of year is not ideal. But the ground is so hard, so Lloyd is going to come and help me. I'm going to start, this is the field that the farmers plowed, and I want to start putting fruit trees around the outside of what will be the vegetable garden in the middle. But yeah, there's a lime tree. That one's looking quite good. But yeah, hopefully with springtime my fruit orchard will be looking really good. I mean, the trees are all growing. I think it'll be awesome once in about a year's time. So this morning, while Lloyd was busy pointing, we noticed that there's an area over here where it's only small rocks, and if you look carefully, it looks like there's a lintel at the bottom, and this was a lintel going across here, or bigger rocks. This one has dropped down. We think this was a window, and they've just filled it up with small rocks. But we're going to see once we get to doing the pointing over here, whether when we take out the small rocks, if we can get the window back again, but I'm not sure if this is going to be strong enough to hold things up. But there was definitely a window over here. We've noticed where there was a window over there, and this was definitely a window over here as well. So this house had 3 windows originally, and now it's got no windows. It's got a door. This morning, Hardy Boy and Nancy Drew and the mystery of the detached water pump, where both pipes are loose. There's a tool down there, and the ring for the pump, for the pipe that fell into the well. I don't know how it went around the corner. How could it go around the corner? So it can't be wind, because here it is over here. How did it get to there?
So well, this side's not pressurised. It's this side where it gets the pressure.
But we hadn't even started the pump, or I don't know. Right. So Auntie Hazel over here has come to volunteer, and she's doing a great job of weeding around all the fruit trees. For me.
No, it's for another client. For that light and for
But it does look good.
These ones are for you.
Okay.
This one, all the rest is for you. Just some 5x5s there underneath.
Okay. We've just finished offloading the wood for the kitchen roof. This is Douglas fir. So the next step is to get that like insect repellent stain stuff and paint that on. But yeah, wood for the kitchen. So this is the inverted charger, which came with 4 panels. I thought there were batteries included, so I'm waiting to see if that's going to come in a separate shipment. Hazel has been volunteering this week and has done an amazing job weeding around all the fruit trees and putting a sawdust mulch around them as well. So it all looks very pretty and organized thanks to Hazel's hard work.
Not a problem. Anything for you, my darling?
So this is one of the trees we planted yesterday. Hopefully it's going to recover the shock of being planted into the ground. I think, what is this one? This is a Azu 5 whatever. I'm not too sure. I think this could be a moringa tree. I'm not 100% sure. This madronia is doing quite nicely. I tell you, having put the manure ring around the trees has definitely given them a new lease on life. And although we water regularly, we were watering regularly before, they weren't looking as good as they do now with that little bit of manure. Not on the tree, but in a ring around it. And hopefully this sawdust mulch is going to work as well. Not sure if this raspberry is going to recover, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. This was also just planted yesterday. I'm trying to put some smaller, more shrubby plants in amongst like the trees and that. This one has actually recovered really nicely since being planted. This one's looking good too. I don't know what's happened to all my names for the trees. I'm going to have to try and find out what they are again. Just filling up the IBC tank. These are all my avos I brought from Norway. You can see they're doing really, really well. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm going to be putting on my new bee suit and learning how to do my first bee inspection. So wish me luck. Oh, you're so clever. Okay, so this is the first time I'm doing my inspection with Moore. I'm just going to be writing notes. Moore's going to be doing all the I'm standing around dressed in my spacesuit. Okay. You're going to go and look and then I'll write down.
Okay. So you read to me the first category.
So the first thing is active traffic.
Okay.
And I think both beehives have active traffic. So I can put like a tick next to both of them.
Yep.
So we've taken out a few of the honeycombs. Unfortunately, my phone started overheating, so couldn't film the process, but we're going to take the honeycombs back to the apartment and see if we can get some honey out of them. So we've just taken 5 frames of capped honey and from the very top super, and I am going to try and harvest the honey without an extractor. So there are different methods. I'm going to experiment and see, and that'll be in the next video. I really need to get my hair cut. Oh. But I think I must try and get a label made for my honey that says, you know, Bela Pedra and be positive. I want to have like a B and a plus sign next to it, because that's my blood group as well. So be positive, my motto in life. I think that's what I'll call my honey. So if you've enjoyed this week's episode, please give a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you're newly subscribed, welcome to the channel. If you'd like to support me on the farm, you can buy me a coffee. The link is in the description below. And have a good one. Keep safe, keep sane. And I'll see you in the next video.